Be'ezrat Hashem, we continue with Pasuk Vav. So, uh, according to the Gaon, Shlomo HaMelech is continuing, yes, to address and expose um, the negative influence the Yetzer Hara has through Limud Torah. Yes, how can the Yetzer Hara disguise himself uh, and Lema'ase, yes, hide behind the Torah, the Limud Torah, to have an influence on a person, right? So the Gaon brought three ways: Arev, Mo'il, and Tov. Arev, sweet; Mo'il, beneficial; and Tov, good. So we saw the Arev, we saw the Mo'il, and now says the Gaon Shlomo HaMelech will address Tov. What does it mean that Yetzer Hara uses the Tov, the way of good, in order to uh, attack a person? So Shlomo HaMelech says like this, Pasuk Vav. Al tilham et lechem ra'ayin. Don't eat the bread of somebody that has a bad eye. Ve'al tit'av limat amotav, and don't crave his sweets. Yes, his dainties, what he enjoy, what's on his table. So says the Gaon, that is addressing the Yetzer Hara that Dainu, uses the Derech HaTov, and he says the reason it's called Tov is because Tov is the opposite of Ra, of bad. So the Yetzer Hara will basically take a position of something that looks good in order to flip it on the person and turn it into Ra. Dehainu. He says Shlomo HaMelech, that's,
Ra'ain is like Ain Ra'a.
oh, so, yes, but it's not Ayin Hara. Ayin Ra'a and Ayin Hara are two different things. Ayin Ra'a, he explains, is what? And somebody that has a bad eye, it's not somebody, it's somebody that doesn't want to teach you, okay, in order for you to know or for you to benefit from the knowledge. Yes, he's only doing this out of selfishness for his own personal reason. Why? For money or for another reason. Yes, that he wants to get close to you for. He wants to. He needs something from you, so yes, it's like a transactional behavior. But Lema say if it's not for that, he wouldn't care. He doesn't want to teach you. He doesn't care to teach. He doesn't care to to transfer information and Torah and uplift a person. It's all selfishness and self-interest. That's ayin ra'a. Okay, that's the ra'in that Shlomo HaMelech is talking about here. So he says when the Yetzer Hara can come into a person, tell him, listen, you need to learn for your own motives, for your own desires, okay? Because you can make money. Yeah. By the way, now there's like this trend going around that it's cool to be religious. Yes. So a lot of people they do it. Why? For social reasons, because they want to be socially accepted, or because it's just cool, or it's just fun, or it's just going to open them doors for certain benefits that they have or they want. Yes, that's that's the 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 approach that we're talking about here of the Yetzer Hara. Okay?
אפשר להגיד מלא לשמה בא לשמה?
Oh, it's always you can say that. Always you can say that. But here we're talking about a set behavior. Yes, a die that as long as you push to learn for the right reason, even though in the beginning it's for different motive, yes. But ideally, you want to get past it, yes. But when you set your mind to a certain behavior, like we're talking about now, right? So you're not trying to get to the lishma, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not good. מתוך שלא לשמה בלשמה, הכוונה, there's no lishma. Okay, there is a no lishma. But you know that you want to get to the lishma. It's just that it's hard for you to get to the lishma right now. Okay? Good? You understand?
Yes, good, brother.
Okay. פסוק זין. So says שלמה המלך, yes, כי כמו שער בנפשו, כן הוא אכול ושתה, יאמר לך. Like he's like he's keeping an accounting of whatever he does to you or whatever he gives you, right? He tells you eat and drink, yes. וליבו בא לעמך, but his heart עמך, he's not with you, yes. He has zero interest in you.
Is it like the person that invites people to their house?
I can't hear.
Is it like the individual that invites someone to their house when he knows that they can't come?
It's yeah, to a certain extent, yes. Yes, it's a little bit different, but yes, that's already gezel da'at. Here, it's not that. He wants to teach you. He wants to invite you, but he wants to invite you just because he needs to benefit from you. It's different a little bit. But the shoresh is the same, right? It's manipulative. So says Shlomo HaMelech, right? Don't, the guy keeps an accounting. Again, again, he tells you, come and learn with me, and I'll teach you. Yes, but in reality, it's not not because he cares. He doesn't care to teach you. All he wants is to satisfy his own benefit. Pitecha achalta, you're gonna eat his bread. Tekienna, and then you're gonna vomit it. V'shehatta devarecha hane'imim, right? And you will destroy, you will waste whatever your good words, your own good words. Says the Gaon here is there's like a hidush of Shlomo HaMelech that's very interesting. He says that what you learn from that Yetzer Hara, that behavior, right? Okay. Eventually, whatever you learn, you're going to end up vomiting. You're going to end up losing. You're not going to retain it because it wasn't taught with the right motive, from the right place, with the right kavanah. And not only that, but even what you've learned before, yes, you learned with that person. Even when you learn, yes, uh, whatever it was you acquired before that behavior, even that you're going to lose. Okay, so obviously, from a Yetzer Hara perspective, yes, a person is taught, is growing. When he grows up, he's taught Torah, he's taught midot tovot, he's taught yirat shamayim to a certain extent. Okay, and then he develops that selfishness, and now he starts applying it, and for his own benefits. Says the Gaon, Shlomo HaMelech teaches us that only that whatever you're going to pick up along the way, yes, that was from a selfish place and for a self-motivated interest, that you're not going to retain. But even what you've learned, along the way until that point that you start behaving like this, even that you're going to lose. So the Yetzer Hara Tov, like he calls it, the way of Tov, which is essentially the Ra, yes, is that in its approach, it's tough. You want to learn, Yes, you're serious about sitting, but the motive hiding behind it is all ra, is all bad. Yes, why? Because it's all selfishness. So says the Gaon, yes, the collateral damage is that not only you will not retain what you're learning through that with that mentality and that behavior, yes, but even what you've gained along the way on your own without this behavior, betmimut, even that you're going to lose. Okay, and that is lemaase, yes, the third way the Yetzer Hara behave with a person when he learns Torah. Right? That's the Tov. Pasuk Tet. באוזני כסיל אל תדבר. Don't speak with the dullard. כן? כי יבוז לשכל מלך. Because he's going to disregard, he's going to belittle, yes, your words of sechel, your intelligent words. So it says it says the Gaon, this is going back to the beginning of the Perek. כן? כי תשב ללחום את מושל, בין תבין את אשר לפניך. It says you have to be very careful, yes, with who you sit and how and who you deal with. Okay? And we know that what? That Shlomo HaMelech says, meaning when you're about to sit and learn, or you're allowed to teach, is that because that he says now it's referring to the teacher, not to the student. Try to identify who's sitting in front of you. And what is the motive of the student? Is the student sitting because it's arev, because he gets a kick out of it? Is it because it's mo'il, because it's beneficial for him? Or is it because it's tov, because he's selfish? But says the Gaon, Shlomo HaMelech adds now, from the perspective of the teacher, there's one more element, right? So there's three Yetzirei Ara from the student, and there is a fourth one that the teacher needs to pick up on the student, which is what? Chokhmah. Yes? Meaning, says Shlomo HaMelech, don't speak in the ear of the dullard. I mean, don't share your chokhmah with the dullard, with the fool. What? Because he's so far from da'at, he's so far from intellect, he's so far from wanting emet, okay, and to want to relate to the emet, that whatever you're going to say, he's going to disregard, he's going to belittle, and he's going to reject. So essentially, you conveyed chokhmah that was not retained, yes, that was wasted. So be careful when you teach a student to make sure that he is worthy to retain the da'at, to retain the emet, the desire of emet that you want to teach him. Okay? So again, just to wrap up, we have those three Yitzhare Ara. We have the Yetzer Hara of the Arev. We have the Yetzer Hara of the Mo'il. And then we have the Yetzer Hara of the Tov. And that a person has to introspect himself to see what motive drives him to do certain things and to learn certain things. The teacher has to try to see if he can pick up on those three Yitzrei Hara to know what type of student is sitting in front of him. But more importantly, says Shlomo HaMelech, make sure that he has the chokhmah, or he has the desire to learn and want to get to the emet when you teach him the Torah. Because if not, then you're basically wasting your chokhmah and wasting your time, because he's going to take it and he's going to reject it. Yes, from the aniyut that he has.
not only applicable to a teacher-student relationship, right?
I'm sorry.
Everyone, it's not
Yes,
only
that's
applicable to
anybody.
teacher, but
Anybody. Anybody. A boss with an employee. Uh, yeah. Anybody. Friends also friends. You know. Any. Lemay say it's from a Rav perspective. Yeah. Any giver, any giver has needs to see in the person that in the receiver the vessel needed for him to retain the chokhmah the giver or whatever the giver wants to give. Many times you want to teach someone and he's so atum vesatum vehatum that there's nothing going in. So what happened? You wasted time, you wasted resources, you get aggravated. The God, you know, like you like, and you don't understand what's going on. It's pashut. You know why nothing came in? Because he's a kfil. He never wanted. הוא לא רוצה את האמת, הוא לא רוצה להגיע לאמת. He doesn't want to get to the אמת.
מה
So
אם
no
הוא לא
matter
יכול?
what you will... אה?
מה אם הוא לא יכול? אין לו את
No,
היכולת.
אין דבר כזה שלא יכול. אין דבר כזה. A doulard is the result of a person's behavior and actions. אין דבר כזה for a person to be yeah? אין דבר כזה. A doulard became a doulard because of his behavior.
for אקסיל אין דבר כזה.
בדיוק.
אבל יש דבר כזה בעולם. שיש בן אדם שלא, that can't, like doesn't go through.
Okay, yeah, זה יכול להיות. But there is there's a threshold that something does go through. Okay, not everybody is made to become entrepreneurs, and not everybody is made to become physicians or scientists or engineers. Yes, everybody has their own threshold of tolerance of emet. The question is, do you want it and you want to develop it to the most of your capacity? Or no, you clog it and say, I don't want it. You have people that don't have intellectual capacities, but they want to reach the emet so much that they get to it. And you have people that have tremendous capacities, but they're so disconnected, yes, from the emet that they shut down and they don't get anywhere. Yes. So that gives a beautiful perspective, right, on in a person's interaction when he, first of all, with himself, when he's about to engage into something, to make sure that he engages from the right place and with the right motives, and when he's about to teach or give or want to help a situation. Okay. So, just out of respect for the others. So this is the ashlama of those three Yetzarim. We're going to hold here because, but Be'ezrat Hashem, then we'll continue because there's a few more psukim that are connected all together. I don't want to go too fast and then, the Chabura is not. So, okay, so we did Vav Zayin Chet, Tet.
You did Vav also?
Yes.
Okay.